loved you. I always loved you.
For you. Jacob. No.
No, she can't be. What the hell did you do?
Me? You did this to yourself. Nicole's been dead this whole time. You just couldn't handle it, could you? Because if she's gone, at least now it'll be in safe hands. The marker won't turn anyone else into its puppet. Give me the loader remote.
No. It's over. We're whole again.
For Christ's sake, I'm not going to ask again, Cross.
No! Enough people have died!
Then just do it. I've got nothing left to lose.
Cross!
It's better this way, Isaac. You'll never recover from what the marker's done to you. And when the tectonic load drops, all this will be buried. Just like Earth got wanted.
Warning. Seismic activity increasing. Evacuate to safe location.
The shuttle. I can still make it before she leaves.
Hopefully the mic's still working. Like I said, Streamlabs cut out, but I gotta use the bathroom. Be right back. have no idea if my mic's working or not. Let's see, let's test. On to YouTube. Nope. Wait, am I still live? Test, test. Test, test. There we go, it does work. I need the AC or I'm gonna die. No saving, we're gonna do this.
Last warning, Isaac. I mean it.
I still don't get why she just stands there when she could have just easily run. Why are you looking at it? Run!
Isaac.
This is all I got left!
Oh, I got it. Alright, just one more to do it. Oh, wait, did I get hit? Go. Dude, it keeps pulling my... How many necromorphs do I have to fight? Damn it. Stay in the corner. There we go. More room now. Crap. That's not good. Got him. Mindless prey. I'd have to beat on New Game Plus this time, and have to do it with the marker things. I keep never learning my lesson about opening wheels that my friends send me. Exodus. Set a benchmark. New milestone reached. Poor Isaac lost everything.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry.
It's at 16. Alright, time to replay and get the marker ending. So let's see what trophies I'm missing. Impossible mode, new game plus, install every weapon, pulse, flamethrowers or kills. I didn't collect all the schematics? I thought I did. Rip off a dangling limb. Oh, there is a trophy for being the game. Oh my god. I should have just done that. I thought that it wasn't in the game. I feel stupid. I mean, I could play story just to bum rush everything. Do I have to... Is there a trophy for being on hard? No, I got that. Because I might as well go for it if it's hard. If not, I might as well just try and get, like, everything else. I think the last schematic might be... Yeah, let's just do... Whoa. bathroom.
Such a little thing.
That's right. Cool.
Yeah. First deferred for her in weeks.
5 minutes out, you still got that thing on repeat. That's your answer.
Fisherman is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls. It's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hampton reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry. Welcome to Aegis 7.
Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life. Now, where is she?
There. Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
What a beauty. Biggest planet cracker in her class, right? And it looks like they already popped the board.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You check your file access?
A computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks with Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in hailing range. USG Ishimura. This is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kelly, responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is USG Kelly.
You ever hear of a communications blackout on these things?
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
What the hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnson, take us in.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automated docking. Let's go.
We're losing control.
Stop! We're off course!
Daniel!
Guidance system override isn't responsive.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull. Jen, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down. Got it.
Drop the flash shield. Everyone brace yourselves.
Maybe I could have done impossible difficulty.
Everyone okay?
Good.
I'll live. Johnston, alright?
It's my ankle. It's broken.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's start impossible difficulty. Oh, it's an auto save. Okay, no, I should. Like, just in case. I don't want to take the risk where it doesn't. I'm stupid. So I'll start impossible difficulty right after this cutscene plays and I create a save file. Tiny.
wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry.
Hello, Faith. What's up? I gotta use the bathroom again. I guess I am sick. The cutscene is playing, so I'll be right back.
Believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred for her in weeks.
5 minutes out, you still got that thing on VP. Guess you really miss her.
Ishimer is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls. It's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over him and reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry. Welcome to Aegis 7.
Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life. Now, where is she?
Barry. Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
What a beauty. Biggest planet cracker in her class, you know. And it looks like they already popped the core.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into healing. Someone's got to be waiting up.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You check your file access?
Computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks.
Is it? No, the cutscene is still
You want to
going.
work in the big leagues. You have to play ball.
Sir, we're in here.
I haven't been feeling myself for the last couple of days. That and I hurt my wrist today when I was working out.
USG Kelly, responding to your distress.
So, I mean, the wrist feels better, but my stomach feels weird.
Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is USG Kelly.
I really want udon today, though.
Here before communications, but I don't know what these things.
Never.
But around here, udon costs like 20 bucks.
What the hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnson, take us in.
Let's do this.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automated docking. Ready to go.
I'm losing control.
Fuck! We're off course!
Daniel!
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull. Check! Aim for that emergency stabilizer. There! The blue light! It might slow us down. Got it.
Drop the flash shield. Everyone brace yourselves.
And we made it. Don't worry, all of you are going to die except for me.
Everyone okay?
That's the breaks of horror movies.
I'm good.
I'll live. Hey, Johnston. All right?
It's my ankle. Might be broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
That I always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost a port booster. We got a fire in one of the stabilizers and... Singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kelly. We'll send a medic.
Let's do this.
Everyone
After
else,
this, once
with
I
me.
save the file, we'll start on impossible difficulty. And hopefully I won't die like an idiot. I died 3 times during the my first playthrough. Well, technically not first. I've beaten this game a lot of times.
Crap, we came down hard.
Not a great start to our repair mission.
Pulse rifles?
Standard procedure, Miss Daniels. We'll register them in the flight lounge.
Hello?
Where is everybody? Half the ship must have heard that landing.
Be proud, Chen. You gotta see her in one piece.
Johnson might disagree. But you're often by the first round.
I wouldn't mind something to steady my nerves, especially on CEC step.
You see anyone in flight control?
No, nobody.
At least we didn't take out the sign.
It holds the record for the highest number of planet crashes, with 34 today, and highest dead weight of refined product at 14 trillion kilotons and counting.
God, I hate the fact that I'm trying to eat healthy and all I can think about is unhealthy food. Like, I want pizza with double pepperoni or Dr. Pepper. I'm trying to be good, but I miss it. Like, I'm trying to limit myself to, like, one soda every other day, but it's just like, God. Double pepperoni pizza is delicious. Especially when you get it from a good pizza place that actually has good pepperoni.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
I hope too many people are not pissed off that I skipped through all the optional dialogue stuff.
Where's the security detail? Where's anybody?
There's nothing logged. No duty roster, no power to the elevator.
For God's sake. That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
Something on the floor here. Is that?
Isaac, I need that damage report.
Oh God, that smell.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms with the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the trams.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
Okay, got us some power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator should be...
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Another malfunction?
No. The quarantine
real?
systems are all fine.
For real, what?
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear it.
Batman?
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators running.
There's something in here with us.
Up there!
Oh God!
Ted! No! Daniels, get the doors open!
And Isaac just casually walks away. He's just like, yep, that happened. I'm just going to go this way. How's the platinum progress going? It's actually going pretty good. Like, I beat the game, so now I have to do a bunch of busy work. I have to beat the game on impossible difficulty, which means I have to beat the entire game on hard mode without dying. That's gonna be fun. And then I have a bunch of busy work where I have to beat the game again on New Game Plus. I have to kill 30 enemies with each weapon. And I have to beat the entire game with Plasma Cutter only. Which I didn't realize that was a... If I knew that from the beginning, that this was an achievement, I would have never swapped my weapons. Because all I use is the Plasma Cutter. But, so far so good. I mean, I 100%ed this on Xbox, so I'm pretty familiar with what to do. I've 100%ed every Dead Space game. Dead Space 2, Dead Space 3, Dead Space 1, Dead Space Remake, Dead Space Ignition. The only Dead Space game I've never played is the mobile game because I don't play mobile games. But I'm kind of disappointed because a lot of people said it was actually really good. And now we can't play it, even though it has some story elements to it. Like, I feel like at that point, just give it away for free. Like, put it on Steam in some capacity and just say, like, here it is. Let people do whatever they want with it. That's my opinion on that. Good luck on its spine. That monster cut out his spine like bread. Yep. what they do is they repurpose the human body and turn your spinal column, your shoulder blades into actual blades. They rip the arms out of your body and they turn it into bladed arms with shoulder blades.
Oh my God, Isaac.
It's pretty awesome.
You made it.
Like, these things are really sadistic. I think the Flood are worse from the Halo.
Nothing I can do.
Because the Necromorphs at their core, like, they're mindless brutes. Like, the Brethren Moons that they eventually become are highly intelligent, but everything else is not really. They just act like animals. But the Flood, on the other hand, they are a true nightmare.
Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs, so how do we do this?
Like, there was an argument when Dead Space first came out of which would win, the Flood or the Necromorphs, and 100% the Flood would win. Because Necromorphs need dead bodies in order to create more of themselves. The Flood, they just need organic material.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
I'm not the best, but it's just you enjoy the game, hope you instead suffer into the trophies, not gonna lie. Well, I enjoy getting trophies and achievements. Like, I have a lot of 100%ins for a lot of games. And to me, it also, like, I do reviews and stuff like that. It adds a level of validity to your review when you beat something 100%. Trophies and everything. That's why I never did a review for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I couldn't do 100% it. I have no rhythm, so I couldn't do the piano level. So I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Alright. I have no idea what this game is about, but watching feels nice. Long story short, you're on a spaceship that's been taken over by aliens that infect human bodies and turn them into more of them, and you're trying to survive.
The only way is hacking them apart.
That's basically the sum of the story.
Does that even kill them?
It's a little more detailed to that, but for the sake of this game, that's all you're trying to do. Aliens have taken over the ship, turning all the humans into more of them, and you're trying to kill them and survive. Isaac is trying to find his girlfriend. Go. Oh, no. Yeah, I do have to get the alternative ending too. Alright. I used to watch a lot of my Detroit Become Human stuff. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for putting food in my belly. You watching those videos means I got ad revenue, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was thinking of replaying that game, but we'll see. Like, I'm only missing one trophy in that game, the 100% it. And it's the collectibles trophy. In order to get one of the final collectibles in the game, I have to go through like another playthrough, and I was like, I played this game like 8 times, I can't do it again.
Hearing a lot of movement.
Found a data board. Just gotta move the transport.
Okay, Daniels, watch that door.
I did like the game a lot. Like, Connor was my favorite character. I wasn't a fan of Kara. Like, I didn't like Kara. Mainly because Kara and Marcus's story was so bland. Like, I felt like Connor's story with him fighting between being a deviant or not was way better. Connor also had the best soundtrack. Can I pass a heal station? A safe station? I don't think so. Hello, Free Forward. How's it going? It's going well. My hand feels better, so that's good. You played it through 8 times, don't have the patience. Well, those videos all require very exact situations for you to execute them. Like, for example, when Hank ends himself, or when Kara dies, or when, I can't remember the little girl's name, when she dies on the highway, whether you chose to build in or chose to sleep in the car, Connor becoming a deviant or choosing to join Marcus. There are so many variables that it became very, very difficult. Oh yeah, there was a time where you can shoot Connor. Where if you even became a deviant, Marcus can decide to shoot him. Which I just think is really fucked up. Like, you convince him to become a deviant, and then when you're in the church, you can just decide, I'm gonna shoot you. It's like, then what was the point? Alice, yeah, that's her name. Like, I knew who Alice was from the beginning of the game. I was like, the second I saw that magazine, I was like, okay, she's an android. Carl was actually really good too. I like the idea that he could have tried and find Marcus, but I guess his way was that he was just hoping Marcus was okay and that he had to find his own way.
I got a damaged tram car on the track, and if the whole system is gridlocked, guess who they're calling? Semble here, sending a safety module now. What happened to that? No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down.
The music in the game is actually really good though. I love the music, especially the run theme for Connor. Come on, there we go. There we go. Pretty quick. I don't think anyone shot Connor while he was a demon unless he was a video IG. I think so too, because there's really no point to shoot him. After you shoot him, you kind of have yourself at a handicap state. It's like, why would you go through the effort of turning him into a deviant and then shoot him? Plus, it just seems like something Marcus would not do. Hank, turned to Connor into a demon. Well, it's not just Hank. Well, it was large because of Hank. It's more that he tries to help Hank. Like when you choose to save Hank's life over capturing the deviant. Or will you choose to let those girls go?
You got it. The tram was jamming the whole system.
I'm heading back to tram control. Should be able to call you a ride to the bridge.
Good. Just hurry. I keep hearing...
I mean, one of the actual, like, hidden details is that Marcus's girlfriend, Nora, which everyone really hates, and I can't really blame them, she was consumed by revenge. But at the same time, I couldn't blame her for being angry. Is how she came from that brothel, the android brothel, and she's the one who runs away. But at the same time, I was just like, when Marcus dies and she takes over, and you try to assault, And then she's like, what are you doing? You need to fight. Stand and fight. I'm like, lady, you are dying. Everyone is dying. I was like, what do you think is going to happen? And then she gets shot in the head. I don't know. I laughed when I saw that. I was like, yeah. Marcus is a lot of things, but at least he was not an idiot. Unless you made him an idiot. And then they just said, hey, you're not welcome to Jericho anymore.
It's clear.
I did the ending out north with killing humans. Oh, it was North, not Nora. Sorry. I don't know. I just felt like she was just consumed by revenge. She just wanted them to feel the pain that she felt. She wants them to, like... Because she remembered everything they did to her in that place, and it couldn't have been pleasant. Like, she was a sex robot after all.
Quarantine lockdown was lifted, so you can get.
So I understood why she was angry and why people hated her, but at the same time I understood why she was acting the way she did. She wasn't like Marcus. Marcus actually grew up in a really good situation with Carl. Carl treated him like a person. He taught him things. Even though he was a robot, he literally taught him to be like an actual person. Music, art, politics, everything. And when you go back to him, Carl literally just gives him his advice of how you have to do your best. I don't know, that's the situation. Like, North was born out of anger and rage and revenge, whereas Marcus was technically born with compassion and love. So, different worlds. Like, Kara's story was just very generic. I did Lucas, I believe his name, the construction worker, android. Like, I felt so bad when he died. When you leave him to die, and then he just looks around, and the soldier just comes and shoots him in the head. My heart sank. I was like, fucking hell, man. I like, he was my favorite. I was just like, dude. And the thing is, he knew from the start who Alice was. He just didn't want to hurt Kara. Like... It's kind of, there was a theory that he was always a deviant, but he just chose not to act on it because he was afraid that Slava would, like, experiment on him, and there was nowhere he could go. And I kind of agree with that. Like, the guy was, even if it was just robots, it was just like, dude, you were psychotic. When you see, even if it's a robot, little girls screaming and begging for you to stop and you still do it, like, dude, not all there. I was surprised when Alice shows up as a robot. Really? I thought it was obvious. Like that, when they showed that magazine and your image was distorted, I was like, that's Alice. I don't know, I kind of pick up on this stuff a little easier because I tend to be very... I guess I just pick up all these details because of horror movies. I watch so many horror movies that I kind of look in or over critical about things.
I need you to listen. The Ishimura's overrun with... They're fucking monsters. You didn't hear anything?
What? No, the comms are still out. Isaac...
We need the Killian fixed now. Got a damage report?
Yeah, it's there.
Never looked at a magazine, that's probably why. Yeah, that's probably why. Because it's optional, you don't need to look at the magazine and clean up the house 100%. But I did it 100%, so it's like you notice things. And then you start asking questions. Where did Alice come from? What happened to it? Like, the way Todd was acting about how his wife left. And chances are when a wife leaves or a husband leaves, they take the kid with them. So I was just asking a bunch of questions about, like, he was like, she left me for an accountant. I was like, why wouldn't she take her kid? She left it with a drug addict. Granted, I did feel bad for Todd. Like, he was a taxi driver, but then his job got automated, and then he tried to be a bouncer, but he didn't make enough, and then he eventually started selling red sand, and then he started using, and then it was just like, dude, I understand where he was coming from, but at the same time, it was not the way.
Isaac, what's happening down there?
Justin's gone. Kelly and Till.
And then later on, you find if you see Todd at the bus station, Kara just, if you're sympathetic with him, you just tell her the truth. Tell her the truth, like, it's not your fault, but dude, you're not father material. Like, the whole point he adopted Kara, well, no, he got Alice was to prove to himself that he was worthy to be a husband, or to be a father, and it just proved that he wasn't.
Status deceased?
Even the captain? God.
I mean, the guy was just prone to anger and just lashing out.
You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig.
Todd has a dark backstory. I mean, it's heavily hinted that he was abusive as well. Like, it wasn't just financial, it was abuse, like the way he would just take off his belt almost immediately and resort to violence almost immediately. Like, I think that's also what played a lot of it. Like, a lot of the game is based on just looking around. I was gonna play Heavy Rain or Indigo Prophecy, but it just doesn't really... I don't know. Like, I already predicted what Heavy Rain was gonna be like. I was like, that guy in the trench coat is the killer. I was like, I know that guy's the killer. I haven't played it, but I'm almost 100% certain that guy's the killer when I saw the videos for it. It's like, that guy's the killer, no doubt in my mind. $99,000. There we go. What happens if Kara doesn't move? I don't remember well. She dies. Like, Todd kills Alice, and then he goes downstairs and kills Kara, and he sets them up like a serial killer, like, we're gonna be happy again. Like, I guarantee he's gonna go back to the repair shop and have them repaired. And, like, fix them up like he did with Kara, because that's how Kara starts. Like, they go to fix her, and then he's like, what the hell happened? He's like, she was hit by a bus. And he's just like, right. Like, even the guy who's repairing her is like, I don't believe that. Like, if she was hit by a bus, she would be done. So it was highly inferred that he regularly beats Kara, wrecks her, and then goes back to the shop to repair her. And that's what he would have probably done with Alice. Reset their memory and everything. You don't see that for the rest of the story, but I'm just inferring that's what happens. Missing the contact beam schematic. Yeah, Luther was my favorite character. So that's that. I mean, I can just rush through the game right now. Get away with the New Game Plus and the Plasma Cutter trophy. I am getting pretty hungry though. But I'm gonna keep playing until I get like to the point where I'm just like starving. I was expecting at least 100 people watching this when you saw live. I don't get a lot of people to watch me. I'm a walkthrough channel. Like, people watch my channel and then they get a walkthrough, then they sub. And then they never watch again, which is fine. That's just how things are. Like, I'm a tourist guided channel.
Station now accessible. Thank you for your patience.
Come on. 100 viewers, though. That would be amazing. I'll probably make my goal. Like, my goal for every stream is to try and make $100. We'll see. I'm not too, I'm not worried about it. Like, my channel operates pretty well.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue?
Yeah. But the barricade was put together in a hurry. A hydrazine tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a shock pad. Nicole could be
See
through
what's
there.
trending.
Isaac. The one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But I saw him die. If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
What is this? Okay, let's do this. No, you don't have to. Don't do that if you don't have money. Don't do that. I was just being comical. Only do it if you can. I think everyone is broke right now with the way things are going. Like, I do this thing, and I'm not proud of it, where I go into a very popular stream just to see how much they get donated. And dear God, it's insane. Like, I went to a Moist Critical stream, and he got like 500, 500, 500. I'm like, wow. The rich get richer, right? No complaint. Like, it is what it is. I'm not going to be like a jaded asshole. It just makes you wonder. Like, that's where I tend to watch, like, smaller streamers and content creators, because I feel like they need it a lot more. It's not only that, but they also put a lot more effort, I feel like. Like, I'm not a fan of Charlie. Like, I think he's okay. No thing against him. He's an entertaining person, but it's just a guy with a camera, and then, you know... I don't know, it just feels like he got lazy with his content. The same thing with Ludwig. Like, I used to watch him and then I was just like... Maybe it's just me. And I'm not trying to sound like a... Like, because I know a lot of people would be like, you're just jealous. It's just... I feel like he gets pretentious the way he speaks. Like, maybe it's just the way I'm reading it, but I just feel like he's very pretentious now when he talks. He's like, I'm a journalist, I've done this. Like, I'm a journalist too, I'm a game journalist, which is like the lowest tier. But, you know, I don't try and rub it in people's faces, and he kind of rubs it. And he's like, I was trained to do this, this, and this, and then he makes mistakes. Like, it feels like, I forgot when it happened, but I remember that he made a really glaring mistake about... I probably should stop talking about this because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be clipped and put into a wrong sense of light. Just enjoy Dead Space. I wonder why people donate to big streamers. Just thank you very much. There is actually a theory, and I don't know how valid this is that they're part of big networks, and the networks would actually like donate to them in order to get them. They encourage people to donate to them. Like, I won't say who said this, but basically it's like a tip jar. Someone who, like, they either work for themselves or they're part of a bigger, like, influencer sphere. And it's like a tip jar. You put in, like, dollar or two, and then more people are inclined to donate to you. Like, someone inferred that, and it kind of makes a little bit of sense. Because when you look at a streamer like Mudahar, like Some Ordinary Gamers, the guy averages like 5,000 people on his live streams, and he gets a good amount of viewership on his content. When you watch him on live stream, barely anyone donates to him. I think that's actually an accurate interpretation of how it's kind of like. Like, more like you can get 5,000 people, but only like less than 1% of people will actually donate because they're the only ones who can spare the money. Or like they encourage enough to give the money. I could be completely wrong about that, but it just seems a little weird that someone as big as Mudahar doesn't get a lot of like active donations when he streams, but someone like Charlie and Moist Critical, granted he's way bigger, he has like 20 million subs, gets kind of the same viewership. But the other thing is like, I don't know, I just like look at this.
But I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade.
I'm one of those dumb people who's like, you ask a question and then you have to ask yourself, okay, do you have evidence to prove any of this stuff? So just look down the ladder, I guess. Again, this is just me making blanket assumptions. None of it is proven or anything. And I want to make that true, like very clear that I'm not like doing this out of jealousy or anger. I'm just like asking questions.
What the hell? It shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
Like, you should always ask questions, though. Always, like, question stuff. Like, for people, they look at me and they're like, how do you have 100K and you only get, like, a couple hundred views on your channel, or, like, 10 or 50 views on a video, or barely anyone watches your live stream? And I have a valid answer to that. I say simply, I'm a tourist channel. I'm a guide channel. Like, a person watches my channel to find out how to do something or find an item in Elden Ring. They may sub to my channel, and then that's it. It's like with my memes as well, which do pretty well. People think it's funny and they sub to my channel. My shorts do okay, like my YouTube shorts. So I just get really tired of saying it over and over, though. It just gets tiresome after a while. I work for my parents to take the money. You work for your parents at 16? That's actually pretty good. You got work experience. I didn't get my first job until I was 22. Well, technically it was 16, but I was working for free. I was doing game journalism for a website called newfeed.com. It's still around, but I did that for a very long time before I started getting paid. My first like real job I didn't get until I was like 22. I was working at Popeyes. Then I worked at Macy's. Then I worked at a burger restaurant. Then I worked at a doctor's office. I worked a lot of jobs. Technically, I was only fired from one of them. Like, I say technically because I just walked out. Like, I was working on my birthday at my retail job and I just couldn't take it anymore after working there for like 8 years, and I just left. Like, my manager called me lazy despite working on my birthday for another year in a row. Like, I worked 8 years in a row on my birthday, never celebrated it. And then she called me lazy, and I was just like, why am I still even here? And I just walked out and never went back. The thing is, my co-workers were still trying to get me to take shifts and swap shifts with them, and I was just like, I just broke contact. I was just like, I couldn't take it anymore. I don't think people should do that, but I would be a hypocrite if I said that because I did it. I just couldn't take it. And that time, YouTube was actually pretty much taken off for me, so... You work as a waiter? That's... Oof, dude, that is incredibly demanded. Can't imagine. You have to carry the food, then you have to deliver the food, like... I would be too afraid of dropping something. Like, I did have to bring the food to... when I worked at the burger restaurant, but... I don't know, I would be way too self-conscious. Plus the fact that you have to, like, work for tips. Fuck that. Like, my freaking coworkers worked for commission, and it was a horrible thing. Like, some of them made a lot of money, but most of them did not.
Surgical log.
I can't imagine doing that. I don't want to work in food service ever again, even though I'm qualified to work in all kitchens around the country.
Remarkable.
I do not want to do that ever again, unless I really, really have to. It's like, unless I'm the verge of homelessness, I am going to avoid that.
Personal log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. With medication and zero-G therapy, patient Harris is showing improvements.
Tracking rig signal. Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig location inconclusive.
So I have to find the contact beam.
Is available.
There we go. Sometimes they self-service. Oh, that's nice. I just don't think I have. I've only technically waited one time, and it was at a charity event for one of my, it was a school charity event. I did it one time, and I said I am never doing this again. Mainly because the people there were just, like, very intolerable. Like, I don't know if I just got a bad customer, but the way they just kept talking down to me, they're like, okay, I want this, and make sure to, like, get it ready as quickly as possible. I'm a busy person. I'm like, wow, this person sounds like a caricature. It's just like... And then he would keep snapping his fingers whenever he wanted more water. I'm like, okay. He'd be like... It was just, like, funny. I mean, I would do it because it was a charity event, but it was just like, I can't do that. Again, I think I just got a bad person because everyone said that whoever they were with actually were very nice. Alright. All the babies are gone. Shock pad.
Daniels isn't answering her rig link. What's your status?
I found a shock pad I could use on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Watch the voltage on that pad. I'm not losing anyone else.
There's an enemy behind me. Let's see if I can rush out before he gets here. Yep. Aliens got some sharp tentacles in this game. You have no idea. They get way worse. Technically, they turn into a giant moon.
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
Alright, let's do it.
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. So much for being...
Security clearance required.
Brennan, medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many
We got this one. Gotta take the shower offline. This. Put this there. There we go. Oh, I'm out of... I'm out of ammo.
Security clearance required.
See what we got here. So that. There we go. Dude, this guy's persistent.
Security request retrieved.
He left me. I woke in the dark with them scratching in the wall.
Mercer, Karen's kind. You were in surgery, so I left this at work. Don't be discreet.
There we go. That'll work. I don't want to ruin the stream, but do you have any horror games at 2 AM right now? I would like to be... But do you have a horror game? It is 2 AM right now, and I would like a bit soon.
More violence. People are dying down there. I know it's linked
Do I
to the
have a
marker
horror game?
somehow,
I have
but
no idea
just
what
don't have
you
enough
mean by
data.
that.
Mercer, maybe I was wrong. We need answers by any means possible.
This is the horror game.
Brent Harris might be our last hope.
And that happened.
Detected.
Throw the battery at its face. Yeah, it's Dead Space. The greatest horror game not made by Capcom. Comes the mutation. Where is it? Step not a freaking bad thing.
Isaac.
It's called an infector.
Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me! Ugh. Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things.
There we go.
The same must have happened to Chen.
God. Maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint. It's safer there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
Clearance confirmed.
Let's go.
Isaac.
Oh, here. What the hell's happening?
The computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward
Is that alien a boss?
Oh, I have
Well,
to get to engineering.
the boss
There's no
is
sign.
until a
That
while
tram
from now.
station's offline.
It's called the Hunter. And then
Unless-
there's also the Hive Mind.
Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.